Yes, very good. Yeah, wonderful. Who else do we have? Bone, do you know this is Rebecca? Can you say hello to Rebecca?
Hello,
Bone is
Rebecca.
very
How are
nice. Hey, Bone, how is your Sunday? What did you do today?
you?
Hey, John. John is still on the beach in Phuket. Very nice, John. John, I enjoyed your story, but it was so gross. I don't know if
Do
that was
you
a
know what
pretty
to
gross
do today?
story about the stinky sports stadium. Oh my gosh.
Did
Do
you
you
Uh,
know
read
what to do?
Did
yeah.
you read my homework?
Teacher,
His homework was kind of gross, Mia. I have to
I
say.
came to
Wow.
the beach also. Look, I'm at the beach as well.
There were all these stinky smells in John's
Wow.
homework about the stinky stadium, but we'll keep that secret. It was so gross. John. All right, Rebecca, your microphone is working. And so you're
Can you
there
hear
on
me
the,
now?
yeah, you can hear you now. You guys, Rebecca,
Could you hear me before?
before the microphone was muted, but you're okay now.
Oh,
Listen, I'm going to turn
hi
off my video just for a
everyone.
second because I have to use my inhaler. It's cold and dry in Hiroshima today, so I'm getting a cough, you guys. All right, Mia
You
is
get
smiling.
your inhaler?
Mia, is my cough funny to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
A
Nakin,
joke.
Nakin, I just read your story. Nakin, do you have video?
Did you hear this joke on my?
All right. Yeah, I did read your joke list. You know, I knew some of those jokes, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, and the funniest joke you said.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll try to include your jokes, I promise, Mia. They're pretty good jokes. Now, do you know where Rebecca is right now? This is kind of cool. Do you guys
Yeah.
know do you guys know
Not where
Indonesia?
the
Go ahead, you can talk, Rebecca. I'm gonna take another asthma thing. Rebecca, tell them where you are.
well, I'm at a place with tropical beaches, but that's not this picture.
Hmm.
So I'm closer to you than Brendan is,
That's
actually.
true. That's true.
I'm in Indonesia. Do you know Indonesia?
No, I didn't
that's
know
our
Indonesia
neighbor. Our
because
neighbor.
I am in
That's your
Vietnam.
neighbor, yeah. Someone said that's my neighbor. That's
Yeah.
funny. I'm gonna get a
But I'm
picture
on
of
holiday.
uh,
I'm not, I live in Japan as well.
so we both are from Japan. You guys, today in the debate class this afternoon, this little guy named Nam, he's kind of a funny guy. He told me, excuse me, he told me he lives in Japan too, and I didn't know that. His father is Japanese, his mother is from Vietnam, and Nam is in like Nagoya or something. I thought that was kind of cool. Hey, you guys, I want to show you where Rebecca is. Can you see Indonesia? Okay. And do you see specifically this island here is called Bali? Rebecca,
Oh, I know it.
who knows it?
Know it?
Me.
Daikin, tell us about Bali.
Okay, here's the history about me knowing about Bali.
All right, Mr. Daikin.
Bali or whatever you call it.
All
So, at the beginning when I was like just interested in geography,
Yes.
I was like at that time I knew every single country like I told you.
Yeah.
But I want to go further. I want to know like every single capital or maybe every single big city.
Yeah.
So I came across India, where I
Uh-huh.
also found some city that I don't know how, but it just sounds like Bali or something.
Oh,
So I
yeah,
just
what?
whenever my dad just says that because like one of his like my dad's in like a company where there are like hundreds of factories everywhere. One of
Yeah.
them is in that island, and I just when I heard my dad said that, I was
Yeah.
like, "Is that in India?"
Daikin, your dad has hundreds of factories. Is your dad like a rich guy?
No, I didn't say he owns them. He's just like a
Oh.
worker.
Oh, okay. I got Daikin. I was just teasing you a little bit. Hey, Dyken, I love you have Rick Astley behind you. Rick Astley. Never gonna give you up. All right. John, you're laughing. Do you know Rick Astley, John? Hey, John, look, I found Hanoi. Oh, Hanoi's not on the map. Oh no. Hanoi's too
But
far
I
away.
do see a Vietnam.
Yeah, most of Vietnam is there. Question, you guys. Let's see, Dyken, do you know how long does it take to go to Ho Chi Minh City
Oh
to
my God.
Bali?
My
to
own
Denpasar?
town.
All right, I'm gonna have to mute that. That microphone is going a little bit crazy. Mia, I'm gonna have to mute you. You're silly. All right, sorry, Mia. Who knows the answer? Oh, she's back. She keeps unmuting her microphone. Don't do that, Mia. Dyken, no, Mia. Okay, Dyken, how long does it take to get from maybe Ho Chi Minh City Airport to Denpasar? Do you know?
What is? Oh wait, Denpasar. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but whenever you just say like a random city, like famous
Yes.
large city in Indonesia, I was like, I heard this before, but I don't know where and
All right,
when.
Mr. Geography.
It
It's the,
always happens
it's
with me.
the biggest city on
Mm.
Bali is Denpasar.
Oh,
Yeah.
it just sounds so familiar.
Hey,
So I don't know if there's actually an airport there, but
yeah.
I hope so.
I flew Singapore to Denpasar. I think it took an hour, Rebecca.
How you go?
Who are you? Tom. Tom is here. Hey, Tom, how are you?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Wait, there's Tom and Tim. There are two Toms. Oh my God, there are two Toms. Tom number one. Tom number planet. Tom, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good. All right. Tom number two. Hanoi Tom, how are you? No answer. All right. So, all right. I want to show you guys a picture because Rebecca took this picture, and then I'll let Rebecca tell you the story of this picture. The reason I chose this picture, you guys, is because I want you guys to tell me if you think that this picture looks like Vietnam in some of the countryside places, okay? So I want your opinion.
Austria.
Rebecca took this morning, so I want you guys to ask her about this picture. Oh, is Rebecca, are you still there? Oh no, I think Rebecca got cut off because she's using her smartphone. She'll come back. Don't worry, she'll come back. All right. Oh, there's Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca's back. She put a cool profile picture. Who's making all that crazy noise? Mia. Too much crazy noise. Mia. Okay, enough of the crazy laughing. Very good. Very good. Okay, so what do you think of this picture? Mr. Tim in Hanoi, what do you think of this picture?
In Vietnam.
Yeah, but you know, this was taken by our guest today. We have a guest. She's my old friend, Rebecca, and she's thinking about teaching you guys. I want to call you guys you maniacs. So you guys have to be on your best. Oh no, Mia's making that crazy turkey noise again. Hello, teacher's assistant Tony. It's nice to see you. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, teacher.
Okay,
Nice to
so
meet you again,
I'd
teacher.
like to introduce you to my friend Rebecca. She is thinking about helping with some of the classes. And this is Tony. Tony, you told me just on Friday night, and I've completely forgotten what your background is. Could you tell us one more time what your career is?
Sure, teacher. My major is nanotechnology and engineering.
I thought it was
Yeah, I
science and
finished.
engineering.
Yeah, sure. I finished my PhD course
Yeah.
2 years ago in Korea.
Ah, okay. Hey, Tony, what do you think of our students when we teach them each night?
Oh, it's really nice, teacher. They are brilliant.
Yeah, they really are intelligent little kids. Not little kids, I'm sorry. Intelligent little students. All right.
Not young.
Hello, Miss Duke. How are you?
Hello, Brendan. Hello, Rebecca. Welcome to our class.
Thank
you very much. It's nice to be here with you guys.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that, we will have another section that you and me and Brendan to have a chat because it's quite late in Australia now. So, yeah.
What, it's
Yeah.
11:37 on Sunday night in Melbourne, right?
Are you in
Yeah, it's
Australia?
nearly midnight.
Yeah, that's
I'm
her
in
base of
Melbourne, Australia.
operations, Rebecca. Australia, yeah.
Well, teacher, I've been in Melbourne before.
Who has been in Melbourne?
Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Mm.
where are you? Jimmy, I'm sorry I didn't call on you guys down here. Jimmy, what did you think of Australia?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I want to go
And
there.
the
Maybe we
traffic.
do the study tour this summer,
I
okay?
think so, Ms. Duke. I think so. Maybe we
Yes,
could
yes.
interest Rebecca in that too. A summer camp in Australia, Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca, surfing, it's about 1 hour traveling from my place to the best beach in Victoria for surfing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
totally
you
like
know, if you
surfing.
if
Yeah.
you stay in my place, you can enjoy surfing daily.
Oh, I hope so. In
All right.
Melbourne, or do they say Melbourne? Rebecca's master's is from an Australian university. I remember that, Rebecca.
Oh yeah, Macquarie.
Macquarie,
Yeah,
yeah.
in Sydney, New South Wales.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Um,
but I did most of it remotely.
yeah. Dr. Duke is a professor at New South Wales or Victoria University. All right. How about Daikin? Daikin, you raised your hand. Would you like to ask a question?
No, it was before you were talking about the picture on the screen.
Okay, so Daikin, your impressions of this picture. What do you think of Ubud, the traditional rice fields?
So you said that Miss Rebecca took this morning, right?
Yes.
Okay, so firstly, I know it's not Vietnam because she just said she's in Japan.
Oh, well, right now she's in Bali.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Guess you
Right,
came
so-
in
So
after
it
we were
definitely
talking
looks.
about Bali.
Yeah.
This is 100% Asian.
Hey, Daikin.
How do you know?
Yeah, how do you know that, Daikin?
Firstly, rice fields are like normally most in like Africa or maybe like Asia, but like in Africa, of course, you can literally tell Africa by like its climate or maybe its sky. It's like very like dry.
Very good. And so you see that, yeah. What do you see in that picture that makes you think it's Asia? What is the food that's being grown there, Daikin?
Rice.
Rice. Tim
Rice.
got it.
That's the
Rice,
key.
yeah.
That's the key. Rice.
Tim and Daikin, how many rice cycles are there in Vietnam for 1 year? How many times can the farmers plant and grow rice? 2, Tim? Interesting. What do you say, Daikin?
I don't even know about that.
It's the
I'm not
same as-
interested in rice.
Oh, it's very important. Rice is the #1 crop in Asia, Daikin. In Asia,
I like eating rice, but I'm not interested in rice.
in Japan, there's only 1 growing season. Vietnam and Indonesia, 3 growing seasons, you guys. 3 growing seasons, right?
I have something
So the first
Alright,
thing that
Rebecca.
makes me feel like this is definitely South or maybe China or maybe Vietnam is
Let
Ignore,
Rebecca
like,
see what she has to say. Rebecca, go ahead.
But where I live in Japan is called Miyazaki, and it's also tropical, and they have 2 rice seasons.
Oh, I didn't know that, Rebecca. Thank you for the correction. Very good. Very good. Yeah,
But it's unusual for Japan because
Yeah.
it's so far south.
very good. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to stop that share. And you guys, I want to show your writing today because you had some really good writing content. I was really impressed by that.
Discount. Discount.
Hey, it's Brother Billy. Did you keep that name for him, Tim? I call him Billy. There's Brother Billy. Billy looks like a really happy kid, but he's always eating, Tim. All right, so last week the homework was called Order of Importance, and you had to list when, where, who, why, and things like that. So I'm going to go to the order of importance. Is Roy here tonight? Roy, did you join us, Roy? Yeah, Roy, you wrote a nice thing, Roy. I'm going to put Roy's homework up on the page so we can see. Well, you're going to get there, Tim, too. You and John both wrote about gross things, though, so I don't know. I have to think about this. Ms. Duke might think your sense of humor is a little bit too gross. All right. So, Roy, can you read your homework for us, what you wrote?
Here's some good news. Those who like films and movies. We have some free tickets for you. They usually cost £3. These free tickets are for a sci-fi film named The Middle of the Universe.
Hmm.
It's about the group of boys finding the true secret of the universe, and they accidentally travel to the place called the middle of the universe, and they venture to escape from that place and return back to Earth.
Hmm.
This film is recommended for teenagers and children.
Hmm.
To get your free ticket, you need to send your free ticket request to number 1125 by your phone. The message will be checked and accepted in 2 days. Make sure to send it soon because we will only choose 100 people who send the message first. So send us the message soon.
Very good, Roy. And I wrote very imaginative, Roy, because of your title, The Middle of the Universe. It sounds really cool. Yeah, nice work, Roy. Roy, you're a good writer, good imagination. Maybe you should think about joining the Monday creative writing class, which I think teacher Michael, Tim, I'll show you. I have something special for Tim. Oh, there's that brother Billy again. Tim, I have something special for you. I'm going to keep it as a surprise. Is that okay?
Reading.
You're going to read it, and I made it for you because you're a funny guy. How about Ellis? Ellis, you did a really nice job with this. I want to show Ellis's work here. Ellis, are you here? Yeah, Ellis, this is good. Ellis, could you read this for us? And I'm going to share the screen so Ellis can read hers. And I thought this was really charming, Ellis. Here we go. And this is for Ellis, everyone.
Oh, me.
No, Ellis. Tim, you have to wait. Tim, you're a little impatient tonight. Ellis, please read.
Oh no.
Oh no, what? You don't like to read, Ellis?
Jeez.
Are you embarrassed to read it, Ellis?
Yes, I hate my writing.
Oh, why do you hate your writing? It's really charming. Oh, Ellis is going through an embarrassing stage. I'm sorry, Ellis. Mia, would you like to read Ellis's work if that's okay? Because you're so talkative, Miss Mia. Mia, are you there?
Teacher, can I read mine?
Well, Tim, I'm gonna wait. I need somebody to read Ellis's thing. Ellis gave us a heart to say it's okay. Mia, can you read this for us? Mia's just going through some kind of silly stage. I don't understand. Let me find someone. Mimi, can you read for us? Because I'm having a hard time with Alice. I mean, with Mia's not really cooperating tonight. Mia, would you like to read this? Okay, we're gonna mute that microphone. I think Mia had a little too much sugar tonight. Let's go to. I want to go to Mimi. Could you read this thing about a zoo? And Alice wrote it. She doesn't like her own writing, but I think it's really good. Mimi, is your microphone okay?
Yeah, do I read from the start?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, there will be surprising news at the local zoo this Monday. First, there is a new animal, a cheetah called Sunflower. Because sunflowers stand for luck and strength, everyone will love this new cheetah because it is ridiculously cute. It can run really fast, and there will be beautiful horses waiting to be ridden on at the back of the zoo. Each ride will cost $5. There is also a fund to protect rare animals, and everyone can donate. Also, there will be new monkeys that can do amazing tricks, and they will perform in the local circus next week. And great news for those who like the circus. There are many genius animals to see, and here is information about the event.
Yeah.
The address is 2B Nguyen Kim Street, District 1, Ho Chi Minh City. Time is from 10:30 to 12 o'clock and 5 o'clock to 6:30. The tickets are normal is $5, VIP is $10, and the luxury is $15. We hope you enjoy it.
Nice reading, Mimi. Excellent. Did you see this, Mimi? Alice says she doesn't like her writing, but if you look at this phrase, waiting to be written, it's in perfect passive voice, right? Waiting to be written. So I think, Alice, you have some really good advanced grammar skills there, Alice. You should be proud of that. Okay. Okay, so that's really good, really good. All right. Any questions on that one? Mr. John, you have your hand up. You don't want to read that super gross story, do you?
No, I was there to say that Alice kind of copied my homework because it's the place and there will be beautiful houses waiting to be written on the back of the zoo. Each ride costs $5. Just like
All
the same as
right.
second homework.
All right, I have a special surprise for you, John. Are you ready for the special surprise? I need someone with a really good, strong reading voice to read this. So I'm going to choose Daikin. Daikin is going to read this. Are you guys ready for the special surprise? Because Tim and John wrote these stories that had all sorts of stuff in it, like poop, and it was kind of gross.
Is it that chicken nugget thingy again?
Yes,
I read it.
Nugget thing. You
It's
read
kind
it.
of short. It's kind of short, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So okay.
creative, very creative though.
Creative. Very good. So, Tim, this is a surprise for you. I wrote this for you, and our special
Read it?
reader, Daikin, is going to read this. Here you go, Daikin.
Yay! Special event: the Amazing Capital Tom Laser Car Rally, where downtown Ho Chi Minh City, when February 13, 2192 at sundown. What is sundown?
Sundown is when the sun goes down, so you can see the laser cars.
Is it that it's sunset or something?
Yeah, sundown. Well, it's just another way to say sunset. Tim
How
loves it.
much? Free. Who? Anyone wearing a special space suit for protection.
Yes, and John loves it too because Tim always calls the cars at night laser cars. So that's for you. I had to do something so you guys. So I didn't want you to read those poop stories because they're so gross. And we have older students like Mimi and Alice who maybe don't think those kinds of stories are funny. You know, these guys are younger, Mimi and Alice, and they love those stories.
I sent my homework to my best friend, and then my best friend was like really good at English, so I sent it to him. But it was like, that's a bit weird, but 10 out of 10.
Ken, I'm going to have you read this because this is really cool. Wait, I'm going to do Daikin here. All right, Daikin, please read your because you did a really nice story here.
Okay, this is mine. Okay. Breaking news! If you are a person who likes sports, Super Bowl, soccer, or you like weird, extreme, and insane things, this is the perfect opportunity for you. This is the new soccer match you have never heard of before. This is hosted on Wednesday, May 26th at 11 a.m. We also focus on our customers' satisfaction, so we have chosen a soccer stadium carved into a cliff in Braga, Portugal. Because if the game is bad, at least you can still enjoy the view. The most special part is all your favorite football players like Messi, Ronaldo, and others are in a match. The team has unique names, so-called the Party Poopers and the Fat Piggies.
Tim loves it.
But getting the tickets is not easy. You must finish all free tasks from our sponsors, including get your Apple device, then talk to Siri. I think Samsung is better. Made by Android. Get the special milk cartons in all stores. There's a card inside it. Scrape it to finish the task. Chances of winning 0.31415.9%. Made by Silky Milk. Get your MacBook and throw it out the window. Made by Microsoft and Windows. After you are done with the task, the last thing you need to do is prepare. Get your favorite favorite beverage, Mountain Dew for a discount. You also need a mask because someone has pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. You do not have a mask. Good luck going through security.
You love this word. I can't even say this. Pneumano, ultra microscopic, silico, volcano, some really bad lung infection. Yeah.
Is that something you made up or is it true?
Oh, it's true. They
It's the
researched
longest
it.
word in English.
And they all know it.
Wow.
They keep throwing it at me. Did you guys learn that in school, in your primary school at Vietnam? Because like 5 of you guys know that. Tom says no, 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 no. All right. Hey, let's talk to Planet Tom because he's shaking his head so strongly. Hey, Tom. Now this is Planet Tom. Go ahead, ask your question or comment.
Nothing?
Nothing? Just want to say hello. All right. That's funny.
Teacher, where's my
Well, all right. Do you really want to show yours? Because this is one of these poopy stories, Mr.
Yeah.
All right.
cinema.
All right, Mr. Laser Cars. If you guys think this is gross, I'm sorry, but Tom insists on reading this. Tim insists on reading this story.
Okay.
And, all right,
That was-
so we're going to get your story, Mr. Tim. Oh, yes, we're going to get your story.
All
One
of
moment,
these are
please.
very good. I'm very
Yeah.
impressed.
I know, aren't they wonderful, Rebecca? I really enjoy reading them. I just do little grammar adjustments or suggest a vocabulary.
Let me read.
Yes,
Go.
you're going to go, Mr.
We're
Tim.
waiting for you.
Tim, I'm trying to find it on my desktop here. Tom, Tim,
Cinema.
Tim, what did you label this as? Because I have all the homework, but I'm trying to find the order of importance by Tim. Tim, you are Tim,
the
where are you?
cinema.
The cinema, yeah. Tim 9 from Hanoi. But Tim, I can't find your thing. Let me check the desktop. This is crazy because I just corrected this.
Brendan, I missed something in the beginning. What was the name of the assignment?
Oh, yeah, it's called Order of Importance. And so about a month ago, we did space, finding things in a room or your city to use prepositions like between and stuff. Then we moved to, well, no, we started with time order, like last week something happened. And then we did space order. And then we have 2 orders of importance. The first order of importance was, I forgot. Second order of importance was an event. Yeah, an event with where, what, who, when, why, plus how. So it's the 5 W's plus how. And you have to describe an event. And this is what these guys are doing. Tim, honestly, I can't find yours. I'm looking on my desktop and I promise I would do it, but I simply, where is Mr. Tim from Hanoi?
You wouldn't like open Zalo and
I have an idea. Wait me a minute. I will send it to you.
Oh, okay, you have it. Okay, so I sent it to you. Yeah, that's true, Tim. I can always get it from the Zalo thing again. Tim, you got it. Let me send it from Zalo. Okay, let's see what we have. Mr. Tim. Homework, Jennifer, Roy, Lewis, Red Army. Red Army, I read yours. I also like Red Army. I might read Red Army tonight because Red Army, yours was really interesting. And Red Army put me in his story. I thought that was really cool. All right. Let's see. Where is it? Red Army is there. Tim, did you find it?
Wait me a minute.
I'm waiting a minute. I'm trying to find it too, Tim. This is embarrassing. We're going to call this the mystery of the disappearing homework. Because I cannot find it. Well,
Teacher,
Tim,
you should make that as a book cover.
I know. We're gonna find it for Tim. I promise. Tim, if we don't find it now,
I am sending to you.
yeah. Did you find it? Okay, go ahead, read it.
I have to send it first.
All right. You have to save it first.
No, you can just send the text. You don't need to send the whole file.
Yeah, just send the text, Tim. Tim, if you just want to read it orally, that's okay.
The file.
Okay. You just sent the file? Yeah. I'm not finding the file, Mr. Tim. Where is the file? Is it coming on Yowlo?
No, it's on
on chat box.
Oh, it's in the chat box. Okay, let's go to chat box. Here we go. Tim's file. Hey, where? Oh man, sometimes this is not so good. Where? I see Brendan. I see Daiking. Hey, Tim, where is this?
It's in the oh no.
Oh no.
Don't you dare say you sent it to the host.
Guys, I sent to other people.
Oh no, they're all gonna read your work.
Well, I bet he sent to the host or like the co-host.
Oh,
You
okay.
can select everyone, but it doesn't appear here.
You got it? You got it? Oh, there it is. All right, Tim, this better be good after waiting all this time. You're going to read this for us because downloaded complete from Mr. Tim. All right, where is Tim? Tim, where does this download go? I'm looking for it. Is it on my hard drive? Oh my gosh. Downloaded complete. Okay, well, Tim, it's time for you to read. Oh, Tim, this is crazy. Zoom has all these glitches sometimes. All right, there it is, Mr. Tim. Here you go. And share screen for Tim. You guys are really testing my Zoom skills here. All right, Tim, I think we got it. This better be good, Tim. All right, Tim, go ahead, read.
Great news for those who love cinema. Here's the news for a new film in the CGV cinemas.
Yes.
The new film's name is Nhà Việt Di Cư. Here is the information. Address on the 6th floor of Vincom Center, Hanoi Tower. 191 Ba Chiêu Road, Hai Ba Trưng District, Hanoi. The film starts at 4:20 p.m. to 5:40 p.m. tomorrow. It's in room cinema 7. The film is type 2D. There are 3 types of seats. The price is the seats plus films. The VIP one is $135,000. The normal one is $134,000. The sweet box one is $309,000 because it has 2 seats. There are 94 seats available. Hurry up! The seats will sell out. For discount, you can go to Coco and get access, so you can receive a discount of 110 for your tickets. The discount lasts until the 31st December 2024. Thank you for reading.
Tim, I'm sorry, this is a really good one. I thought you were the one who put some words in there like poop or something. No, I'm sorry, Tim, this is actually really good. So Brendan teacher says, sorry to Tim. You did a wonderful job, Mr. Tim. All right. Rebecca, what do you think of Tim's announcement?
I think it's funny.
Yeah. And Tim got into a little trouble, he told me, with his teacher because his teacher told him he's too persistent. But I thought that was funny because he's a great kid. He's just very inquisitive. Daikin, you raised your hand. Would you like to make a comment or ask a question, Daikin?
I think this is like exactly a fact. Because firstly, I have seen a trailer of the exact same name, which is like the beginning of 2024. I saw it. Yeah. And secondly, I think this is completely a fact. I was expecting like a very funny joke.
I know, we were expecting a joke. Now this is interesting. I'm going to mention this to Rebecca. Rebecca, did you notice when Tim was reading and other students, the students in these classes really know how to take this number 110,000 dong, the Vietnamese money, and they don't even really have problems with making a number 110,000. And we find that our students in Japan always struggle with the big numbers like that, right? So my question to John 12 in Dong Nai. Hi, John. Good to see you. John, yeah. Do you learn big numbers like that when you're in primary school in Vietnam?
Yes, because money is very high, and sometimes the Vietnamese always put 10 after the money, after the cost. So it's get to very high cost.
Yeah, but the Japanese also too, 10,000 yen, 5,000 yen, 1,000 yen, right? So foreigners in Japan learn to say, oh, it costs Juman en or 100,000 yen. But if you change that the other way, the Japanese always struggle with 100,000 yen, 150,000 yen. Rebecca, what do you think?
I think that they didn't ever really get taught how to break it down easily into tens, into hundreds, into thousands, because it's actually quite simple. I think they learned in school random pronunciation of different large numbers.
And
they're doing
random
their
is the key
readings.
word. Yeah.
And I think that makes it very difficult for them to learn when they do
Can
it.
we go to Red Army's book?
And these students just finished their Tet holiday in February, and they also received New Year's money. They call it lucky money. So let me ask Tom with the planet behind you, Tom with the Saturn planet. Hey, Tom, did you receive New Year's money?
Yes.
And so can you tell us how much, if it isn't a secret? Can you tell us in English how much?
Let me see. I will just say that it is above 1 million.
1 million dong. Wow. What is 1 million dong, Daiken, in American dollars?
I know.
Right, can you repeat that again?
How much is 1 million Vietnamese dong in American dollars?
Dude, I literally just opened Google and searched how many Vietnam numbers.
You do it because every time I switch to Google.
You can predict what I'm doing.
It's funny. Who can do that research? John, can you convert it?
Million.
One of you guys knows how to do dong to dollars.
Yeah, I know.
John, do you guys know Daiken dong? John?
I just went to Google and said VND to USD.
Okay, so how much is 1 million dong?
A million is apparently $40.50.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. All right. Hey, Tom, what are you going to do with that $40 or 1 million dong? Yeah, see, now this is what they always say. They say, I'm going to save it. The Japanese kids always say that too. Remember, Rebecca? They go, I'm going to save it.
I'm gonna save it too.
You're going to save it. So you guys are good savers. Can we say that about Vietnamese primary students? So you guys are good savers?
I am saving it.
Say Mia's going to save it. All right.
I am saving it now.
All right. Hey, Kevin, we haven't heard from you and Lewis. Lewis, you wrote a really good story too. Lewis, can you read yours? Because I really enjoyed the Lewis story. I thought you did a really nice job on that.
Wow.
I saved it up here. The older students, Lewis did this, and I'm going to access Lewis's story, you guys. Today, I have some new things for you to learn, but it's kind of a homework sharing session because I want to show our friend Rebecca, who's visiting. I want to show her what you guys can do, which you guys can do a lot, which is impressive, right? So, so here we go. I'm just going through my file and order of importance, and it's Lewis, Mr. Lewis, you entitled it Order of Importance, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, I'm gonna have to go into the Yalo file to get the name of that file. I enjoyed it, Lewis, it was good writing. And here we go. Dun, 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 Jennifer, Roy, there it is, Lewis. Okay, so this is gonna come up on the screen and there are my corrections in there too, so you can read my corrections, of course. All right, Lewis, this is really cool. Do you want to read it?
Hi Tom, I'm writing this letter to you to invite you to my birthday party on Friday afternoon. The party will be celebrated at Kohaku Sesame and Yakiniku restaurant on floor B1 of Landmark 81 Tower, which is located at 728 Định Street, Ward 22, Bình Thạnh District, Ho Chi Minh City. We decide to open the party at 5:30, and then we will go shopping around District 1. Now I have a problem which I need you have I need you to ask Peter to come to my party because I don't have his email. Also, you can bring your family to my party too. If there is any question or problem, please text me back before Wednesday evening. We hope you come and join in the fun with our family. See you soon, Louis.
Yeah, Louis, I wrote great invitation. And the reason I really like this is you took the assignment for an announcement or a message using the who, what, when, where, and you created this really cool thing where you have to ask Peter to come to the party through a friend. That's very complicated English, and I think you successfully did that really well. So Louis, thank you so
Thanks.
much for that.
Yeah,
Nice,
thanks.
really good, really good. All right. So you guys, I want to show you what we have to do for tonight because we're about 40 minutes into our lesson. So I want to show you this presentation from Google Slides for tonight. And I hope you guys like this. And here we go, here we go, here we go. This is order of presentation part 2. And I'll need some readers for this. You guys love to read. So the pronunciation is persuasion. Last night on Saturday night, the students kind of had some difficult times doing persuasion. So let's see. Hey, Mr. Bone, you're there. Bone, I'm sorry I haven't called on you tonight.
Yeah, I'm here, teacher.
I'm sorry, Bone. Bone, can you read this for us? The word is persuasion.
What's persuasion? Here's a pic in Vietnamese. You're lucky I do this for you guys. Took food equals convince. We'll try to write a paragraph to get our readers to think or act in a certain way so they will think about or do something we would like them to do. Here is an example.
Okay. Hello, Carrie. Carrie, nice to see you. Carrie, you have a nice reading voice. Would you like to read the next slide?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little long, but here you go.
Why I think school uniforms are great. I think we should all wear school uniforms. There are very good reasons for wearing uniforms. First, they look nice. The shirt and pants are chosen by the school decoration, and they know how to match colors well. Second, we don't have to waste time deciding on what to wear each morning. And our mother asking us, are you really going to wear those clothes to school today? And finally, uniform save for families money because we don't have to buy so many sets of clothes for the school year. Do you see all my main support words in red?
Yeah, so these are very basic supports, first, second, finally. If some of you want to use them, you can. For some of you, those supports are too easy, so I'm going to leave it up to you if you want to use those in your writing, but they're good organizing things to use. If you think that first and second is too easy, you guys, then you could do finally is probably the most sophisticated one. Do you guys want to hear a funny story? I gave this lesson last night on Saturday night, and one of our students is living in Paris, right? And she read, her name is Céliane. She's really cool. And I'm going to type what she wrote here, which is, see if you get this joke, right? She read, first, they look nice. The shirts and pants are chosen by the school directors and they know how to match colors. And she said, maybe. She put in this maybe. And I didn't write that. She said that, right? And I was like really laughing what Céliane said. All right. Do you understand that? Why that's funny?
That's not a very good thing to put for a persuasion paragraph, is it?
Thinking so, Rebecca.
You're supposed to be convincing. You want everyone to believe what you think.
Yeah, we're going to go back to that word again, you guys. Convince.
I think she's trying to do the opposite and trying to make everyone think that
Yeah.
that paragraph is lying.
I know, but you know what, Daikin, she lives in France, so she has a French-English accent, and she's really cool. So I just laughed, you know.
Soft.
It is funny.
All right, you guys. Nice work reading that. Thank you very much, Carrie. Hey, Red Army, how are you? Okay, is your microphone
Yeah.
okay, Red Army?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Hey, Red Army. And I think Rebecca would like your name too, Red Army. It's cool. Red Army, would you like to read this is a little joke for you guys. Here you go, Red Army.
But I'm not like joke.
Oh, well, my joke. Red Army isn't a joke. Okay, here we go.
Cool kids in nice uniforms. What is a good uniform?
Hey, what do you think, Red Army? This is what I mean is a joke. Do you think that's a good uniform here?
So I think not, because I don't understand your joke.
Sense of humor. I'm thinking she goes to Disney High School. So this is the uniform for Disney High School.
Okay, sad pass.
Is it really a uniform?
No, it's just from the next to these kids on Yahoo Images, they have these standard kids, you know, these school uniforms you could see anywhere in England, America, Japan. And then next to it, for some reason, they had this like young lady in a Alice in Wonderland tea dress, which I thought was really weird. Hey, Roy, what's going on with that UFO light? What are you doing with that light, Mr. Roy?
Teacher,
Hey,
Teacher.
Tim, what?
a tea dress is combined a t-shirt and dress.
T-shirt and dress, where do you see that?
I guess.
I guess. All right. Hey, Tim, you get to read the breakout room time. Go ahead. Tim, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. Can you read the... Well, I'll tell you what, I want to ask Kevin because I haven't asked Kevin a question. Kevin, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good. Kevin, can you read the breakout room time?
Yes. Breakout room times. The big questions to get you warm up. How about you? Do you wear a school uniform? If you do you like it? Describe it. If you do not wear a school uniform, would you like to wear one each day of school? Start thinking about writing a letter of appreciation you could give to your teacher or school director. You will try to convince the school leader to have the students wear uniforms. Convince them you do not like school uniforms. Quick vocabulary check. School director, school principal, headmaster.
Yeah, the reason I put the vocabulary check here is because you guys go to all different schools. You go to private schools, international schools, and some of them are British and Australian. So you use the word headmaster, I notice. Americans use school principal. And when I was teaching in Taiwan, they say school director. So I just want to do a quick check what you guys call them. Ellis, are you there?
Principal. We call it principal.
You call it principal. Ellis, what do you use for your school general manager? Is he a school director, principal, headmaster?
I don't know, just I think something that is mature.
All right. For example, Ellis.
Like do you know traditional clothes on tag?
Yeah.
Yeah, so teachers always use it.
Okay.
Teachers.
But what do you call the president of your school? Daiken said principal.
You're talking about a suit. What did they wear?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you call the principal? Principal? All right.
Yeah.
Cherry.
Principal.
Cherry, are you there? Hey, Cherry. How are you? Cherry, I'm sorry I didn't ask you a question yet. Hey, Cherry, how are you?
I'm fine.
Sherry, what do you call your school president, the leader of your school?
I don't know who is.
He's like the manager of your school, the president.
I don't know.
Okay, Bone, can you answer the question? Bone,
Question.
what do you call the number one person at your school, the president of your school?
We call it the school principal.
Oh, okay, principal. All right, just checking you guys because I'm using this term a lot. All right, so would you guys like to do a breakout room? Because we've been talking for about 50 minutes and I want you to enjoy breakout rooms. Teacher Rebecca and I can stay in the main room because Rebecca, when we do these breakout rooms, we're live streaming this to YouTube for students who don't have a chance to join the classes. Director Duke makes this YouTube streaming available to kids who don't have to do tuition fees, but they can watch the class, which is really cool. So there are all these kids who, you know, maybe are on limited incomes with their families all over Vietnam. They get to watch our show, which is kind of cool, huh?
So what do you do in the breakout room?
So in the breakout room, we're going to discuss that question because we're warming up for this week's homework assignment. And so the question here, I'll put it up one more time so you can see. You and I'll repeat it for you because you and I will stay in the main room and Teacher Tony will do a breakout room with you guys. The question is, do you wear a school uniform? Describe your uniform, skirt, pants, blouse, jacket, sweater. Do you like this uniform? Would you like to change this? Yeah. I'm getting worried about Roy. Roy looks like he's being captured by aliens, you guys. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Okay.
Teacher, I want to be can we stay in the main room?
Yeah, you can stay in the main room, Mia. Mia, are you working on an art project?
Yeah.
Mia, do you know the expression "you're a trip"? Okay, so you're a trip. You're a lot of fun. Okay, so
Teacher, I want to be in the main room too.
Okay, you can stay in the main room with me. Now remember, you have to go to Teacher Tony too because Teacher Tony does a wonderful speaking to you guys directly and getting good answers. I've seen him do this before, so thank you. Teacher Tony, do you have the breakout room controls though? I can't find them on my screen.
Let me see. I will try to find a tool.
Yeah.
Here I have. So we have to make one more breakout room.
Oh, so yeah, we have Yoon Yi. You are here too. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. So we can do 2 breakout rooms, all right? And we have, if you guys want to do 8 students each, Teacher Rebecca and I can do about 6 students in the main room. Okay.
So totally we have 22 students.
Yeah.
Then each of room we have around 11, right?
Yeah, if you want, but save about 3 or 4 students for the main room. So Teacher Rebecca and I can ask them questions.
Okay, so I will create 2 breakout room and 1 main room is totally 3.
Yeah, and I can just pull 2 students out of each breakout room. We do that too sometimes.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Yuin, thank you for coming. I'm sorry I didn't say hello earlier.
Sorry, I came a little bit late.
Hello, everyone. So are we in the main room still?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just sneezed. So let's talk about it. Who wants to wear a uniform to school? Who likes wearing a uniform to school? No. No, Mia.
No.
Why
I
not?
don't like it.
Why not?
First, Firstly, I have to wear my in shirt, then my out shirt. And secondly, some of my pants are really long and I have to pull it back every time I walk. And
Oh,
secondly,
wow.
it was never comfortable.
Those are good
Why
reasons.
I hate uniform school. But if I wear, but if I mean the school can let us wear free clothes, then I will wear my sleeping clothes like this.
Oh, so you don't like it because it's too hot and also it's not comfortable and it gets in the way. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
How about you, Red Army? You said that you like them. You think we should wear uniforms. Why do you think so?
I'm still agree. Not, I'm not saying I am like it.
Oh, what are you agreeing with?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear what did I thought?
Yes, you said that why do you have yes? What is your yes for?
No, I'm not like the uniform. I only agree like we should wear it when go to school.
So we should wear them when we go to school. Why do you think we should wear them?
Like we make a responsibility to each student, and we make our I only think that
Yeah, so it's like it teaches people responsibility to have to wear the uniform every day.
yeah.
Hey guys, so even if you don't like the uniforms, what do you think are some reasons why they're good? I see everyone here says no, 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 but what are some good points of wearing a uniform?
I think that it would be nice to the teachers and the principal.
Why?
Because they were very politely nice.
Because why?
It is nice and because the principal chooses it.
Oh, so they can choose what they want and make you wear it.
Yes.
But how about from your perspective, can you think of good points even though you don't want to wear the uniforms? What do you think, Louis?
Can you say it again?
What do you think? Do you think that it's good to wear uniforms to school or not?
In my opinion, it's good because it can be if you wear a uniform, many people around you will know that what school you study at. So that's good. And that's make you proud of your school you study at too.
So we have a few reasons here. We have it teaches responsibility and
it partly equally each others.
It makes it everyone is equal and shows what school you belong to. And Mia says the teachers get to choose it, so it makes the teachers happy. So how about you guys? What are some reasons that you are not good about wearing uniforms? So even if you think we should wear a uniform, what are some reasons why maybe it's not good? Any reasons? Mia gave her opinion already.
Me?
Yep, but what about you, John?
I think I don't like it because it my school uniform is very uncomfortable and it is what so when you get dirty, it is very hard to clean it. And all my classmates don't like those school uniforms too. But if I was forced to write about a good reason, I would write it would be easier to know where the students belong to the school because in field trips and the students in one school wear their own uniform and there was another school but they don't wear their uniform. So when the students get lost, they won't know where their school is.
So on school trips, so that's like it helps people know what school you belong to. That's the good point. And everyone can find you if you're on a school trip. So you agree with Mia. They're uncomfortable and they're hard to clean and they might not fit very well, always perfectly.
Yeah, and some are white, but mine is a little bit blackish.
Yeah. How about Tom? What do you think?
I think that we should not have uniforms because first, they are uncomfortable. Second, some of them is not big enough. And thirdly, those like the uniforms, I just like don't like it. It just don't look good and like good for me.
It's not fashionable.
Yeah, and they are also very hot.
Yep. So we had that uncomfortable theme happening a lot here. It's either too big or too small, too much clothes, so it's too hot. In Japan,
secondly, I haven't enough clothes
but
for my school.
Oh, you don't have enough because you don't get to wash it enough and then it gets dirty?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys have all made some really good points. Reasons to wear a uniform. Teacher's responsibility shows what school you're on. So when you're on school trips, you can find each other. It shows that everyone is equal and it's easy to choose what to wear each day. However, that can be kind of boring and it's not exciting and not very fashionable or interesting. It might be hard to clean and it's uncomfortable. Do you have any other ideas? Either for or against? No? Okay, well, let's make a new topic. What's a rule at school what's something at school that you have to do?
We have to learn.
Well, you have to learn, but what else? Like, for example, you have to wear uniform.
Yeah, wear uniform and don't say bad things.
Okay. What are some other?
Word, let's start with the F, but I don't mean to say it.
Well, why do you think we have that rule?
Because some accidentally say that word to principal or teacher.
Well, do you think it's a good rule?
That we should say normal word or good words.
Maybe it is better to say good words.
Yeah.
Because it can hurt people if you're mean. But how about,
don't
what are
want
some
to be
rules
here.
that you have that you don't like? For example, you have a rule, some of you, that you have to wear a uniform to school, and some of you don't like it. Can you think of another rule that you have that some people don't like?
Like we
Yeah.
must get a respectful for teacher,
You must get a what for teacher?
respectful.
You have to be, and you don't like that.
No, what? I'm not the like that.
What's something that you have to do that you don't like?
I'm not don't like. I don't know. I
And in
don't
my
think I
school,
hate the rules in the school.
Yeah, so that's good. You agree with most of the rules.
and in my
But
school, there
my
is a
school
rule
have
that,
rules.
Hold on a second. Let's listen to John now.
Yeah.
and in my school, it have a rule that you can't stay outside the school unless the sky is normal. It is not too sunny or it's not too rainy. Well, and in this month of the year, it rains very easily, but only it only rains very small. But the school, my school, forced that students must stay in their classroom and don't go up to the schoolyard.
Right. Well, it sounds like, do you know why they have that rule?
I suppose they are for students' good, but when it is too sunny, it is okay, because in the summer I usually spend loads of time outside the house, so I think it is okay.
Is it because of pollution? Like the air isn't clean? That's why they have the rule?
It's not really, but the sky on our school is usually very good because there are no factories near it.
I see. Uh-oh, what's happening? Lots of people are coming back. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's coming back. Well, it was nice chatting with you guys. Sounds like the school uniform is the only rule you really want to change.
I still have a rule.
What's that?
So the school like puts some like students to see like who breaks the rule, and then like there's the swing. I just like sit on the edge of the swing, and then they said I'm climbing on the swing, and then they tell my teacher.
Oh. So you don't like it when other people have to say that you're breaking a rule to the teacher. That's not fair. Is that what you mean? Yeah. When people have to tell that you broke a rule, but you didn't feel that you didn't really break the rule, that's not fair. But you have a rule that you're supposed to tell on other students if they break a rule?
What?
Do you have a rule that you're supposed to tell if you see other students breaking a rule?
No.
Oh, you just don't like it when other students tell the teacher when you're breaking a rule because they don't judge it fairly.
Yes.
I see. Yeah, nobody likes that. We call them tattletales. You know what a tattletale is?
Yeah, my sister is the tattletale.
Tattletales. No one likes tattletales.
Well,
hate
in my class, there were plenty
tattletales.
of students like that, and our school had detention after school for students that break the rules. So one time, one of the students sees another student kicking a ball and bullying another small student, and then he told my teacher, and then he gave that boy who bullied the kid in the principal into the kid's face detention for the rest of the week.
Oh, that's not good. So those of you who just came back, what did you guys talk about in your, were you all in the same group? Is that your name, Ta? Is that your name?
Yes, teacher, I'm a TA teacher. We
Oh, you're
already
the
finished
TA.
our
Oh,
task.
oh, you're
Yeah,
the
and now the
TA.
group,
I see.
they just describe their uniform because almost same school uniform and white t-shirt and blue pants. Some of them have a carol shirt.
And did they like wearing the uniforms? Did you guys like wearing the uniforms? No. No. Yeah, well, when I was in school, we didn't have school uniforms. So this is a big topic in Japan because are there schools in Vietnam where people don't wear uniforms?
There's no school like that.
There's no school like that. Well, in Japan, there are like some schools have uniforms and some schools don't. So especially elementary school. More and more schools don't have school uniforms.
Yeah.
And where I went to school in America, we didn't have school uniforms, but we had rules about what we could wear. But nobody wanted to wear a uniform. So we were also talking about what are some other rules that you have to, things you have to do that you don't like, even outside of school. We talked about we don't like tattletales, but what are some other things that you don't like? Does anyone want to talk?
Liars.
Liars. Oh, well, the worst is a tattletale who's a liar, right? Yeah, nobody likes a liar. It's very good to be honest. I think that's true everywhere in the world. Even when you become an adult, still some people lie. People don't like liars or tattletales.
Tattletale?
Tattletale. You know what a tattletale is?
The person that tells all your mistakes to other people.
Yeah. Especially like to your mom or dad or to
Sister.
To your teacher. So my sister and I, we used to tattletale on each other too much. And then my parents made a rule that if you tattletale that you both get in trouble. Because there are too many people. Sometimes people lie to get you in trouble and you don't know if it's true or not. So that's it. Nobody else has any rules they don't like. That's amazing to me. We don't like liars. We don't like tattletales. But mostly you like the rules you have at school. You think they're good rules?
Yeah.
Yep. That's great.
But I think I don't like tattletale.
Yeah, I don't think
because my classmates usually tattletale on my other classmates.
And does a classmate, do they get in trouble after the person tells on them?
Yeah, and one time I get tattletale, but I didn't get attention.
Ah, Well, that's good.
Well, I'm lucky.
Yeah, me too. When I am in a fight,
Yeah,
they tackled me, but the one that I fight got detention, not me.
Để chị hai tắt cho
I
để nó có
Why? What happened? What
nó
were
là
they
nổi một
telling
cái
on?
là bé coi chừng.
Because I fight and hurt him too much. They tackled me, and then the person that fight me got detention.
Well, it's not good to tease people and say mean words to them. That's for sure.
You turn on. Did you enjoy your breakout room, Rebecca?
Yeah, and it just kept growing and getting bigger and bigger.
All right. So all of our young geniuses have to come back together. We had a great discussion about school uniforms. And
we also talked about other rules as well.
Yeah. And so I have some other rules here. I prepared the slides for you guys. I'm going to go back to my share screen. Here's just
they said they like the rules.
Yeah, they do. That's what I found interesting. You guys, what do you think about these school uniforms here? We have, of course, Daiken said this first one, these are really British looking. In the middle, I put the Marvel Comics Academy where you can go to be a superhero. Do you like that, Tom? Yeah. Jimmy, do you like that Marvel Academy? Would you like to go there for school?
No, I think
No?
they're all weirdos.
Weirdos. So the Marvel heroes are weirdos. All right. And then finally, this is what's really interesting. Somebody said, why is this little girl here? The reason I put that here is because, do you know in Vietnam, when the French were in Vietnam like 125 years ago, they had French schools. So like really rich French kids would wear, this was the school uniform, you guys. Did you know that? You had a straw hat and you had this little smock and you had the skirt. So you could probably see kids like that in Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City. You could see them in Hanoi, in the big capitals. You would see these little French kids with the straw hats.
Oh,
So
I
isn't
just
it-
went from Hanoi to back home
Yeah. So and then
because
you
I have a pet exam.
who is that? Who has the test exam?
The pet.
Pet exam, B1 pet exam.
Oh, okay.
From Cambridge.
Oh, the
Yes.
Cambridge. Yeah. Was it difficult?
Is a bit easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the easier one, right?
Yeah, the Cambridge
You
was
look at
easier.
the pictures and say, and you have to make sentences from the cues. Is that one like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yuen, teacher assistant Yuen, how was your breakout room? Was there good discussion?
Yeah, like every student get a chance to speak about their uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they
What
also
was,
yeah.
what was the general impression? Do they like their uniforms?
Yeah, usually they said that they like their uniform. Yeah, most of them said, all of them said that they like the uniform.
Yeah.
And yeah, mostly the same color actually.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the same color, blue, black, white.
Let me ask Mimi. Mimi, can I ask you a personal question? You came back from America. Are you happy with the uniforms?
For me, I don't like uniforms
Yeah.
because I like to like wear my own stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Mimi, what city were you in America?
I live in Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. So that's also a hot climate. That's similar to Japan.
Not hot.
Yeah, compared to Vietnam, right?
Yeah, not really hot. It's like it's not like as cold as like where you live, like Chicago, but like not hot.
Hey,
I'm from
Mimi.
I'm from Auburn, Alabama. You
Yeah,
know
so she's
Auburn?
next door to
I've
you.
been there. I have an uncle who lives there.
Oh.
Did you go for a football game?
Yeah, yeah, I went there like a couple times.
Crimson Tide. That's so cool.
No, that's Roar Eagle. Auburn is the Tigers.
Oh, the Tigers. Okay.
Yep. But it's pretty hot. I can't believe you don't think it's that hot. That must be.
See, that's why I love Southerners living in Japan, comparing Japan heat, Asia heat to Southern heat. Rebecca, I asked you that question a few times. I'm not sure what the answer was. All right.
In the Australia must be hot right now.
All right, I need somebody to read for me because I have to give you the homework. We have about 15 minutes left. Mr. John from Hanoi, are you there? It looks like you're getting a little bored or your headphones too hot. John, are you hungry, you said?
I'm not hungry or fat.
All right. Hey, John, can you read this? It's called Persuasive Writing. Go ahead, read that for us.
Okay. Part 2 of tonight's lesson on persuasive writing. Remember, the goal for tonight's writing is to give some ideas to a reader about a great idea you have to change something. What other ideas can you think of for your school? Now, these can be serious, such as we should have an after-school club that lets us do more art projects. Or we should have clubs after school that help us become pop singers or rock musicians. This high school I taught at last year in Taipei, Taiwan, had an after-school rock band club where students could make dance and learn famous pop songs. They would play at school events. Very cool.
Pretty cool, yeah. They were okay. Yeah. Let me ask someone else to read here. I want to get some people we didn't get a chance. Athena, are you there? I didn't hear from you today, Athena. Hello, Athena. Athena. Tudin, are you there? Tudin, you were in my breakout room. Tudin, can you hear? How about Jasmine? Jasmine.
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Tudin, can you read example of a letter?
Okay. Example of a letter to your school directors. Dear Director Jen, I think it would be a good idea to have an after-school club where we could play rock music and sing with our classmates. I think this is a good idea because first, it will allow us to become better musicians. With lots of practice with our classmates, we will help each other to improve.
Nice. And can I do another one here? Hey, Bone, are you there? Bone?
Here.
Hey, Bone, can you read part 2?
Second, we will work really hard in our practice seasons because we know we have to make our school look good on special occasions when we perform. Our classmates and even visitors to our school from other schools and even other countries.
Yeah, hey, Bone, look at how serious the guitar player's face. She's so serious. I wonder why she's so serious when she's playing. Like, music should be fun. All right, and then we're gonna go to the last slide. Nakan, can you read the last one, the last reason?
The last reason. Finally, a school rock band that practices every day after school will become so good that maybe we can even win a talent competition in our city and make our school famous for its music. Therefore, we could please have a rock or pop music club after school.
Yeah, so this is a letter maybe you give to your school principal and you want an after-school rock club. All right, you guys, we don't have time for breakout room number 2, but let me go back to Mr. Tim. Are you there? Tim, is your microphone okay?
Yes, yes.
Tim, can you read the ideas? These are some ideas for you guys.
Well, I like change the lunch menu.
Yes, all right. And more, please.
Maybe an after lunch nap after lunch nap time, more
Yeah.
free time to read, a new swimming pool, a school roller coaster, special school vans to take you home faster, a school Halloween party, a school gaming room, and so on.
Tim, what do you like best from that list?
Change the lunch menu.
All right. You don't like your lunch menu?
Yes.
All right. What would you change it to, Tim? What kind of food?
I don't know, but I want it to don't have any I don't know.
All right, I don't know. Let me go to Cherry. Cherry, I have to ask you more questions on Red Army because I want you guys to engage more. Hey, Cherry, which of these do you like? Or you can make your own change if you want. What do you think, Cherry? What would you like to change at your school?
Please.
Well, let me go to Ellis. Hey, Ellis, it looks like you have an idea. Ellis, what would you like to change at your school if you could make a change? Is Ellis there? Ellis with the cat? Yeah, Ellis. Ellis, what would you like to change at your school if you could make a change? Oh, there's no.
If I could make a change, then
Yeah.
I think I'll change the toilet.
The toilets, okay. You make Tim loves the toilet jokes. Why would you change the toilets, Ellis?
Because I don't think it's good.
Yeah. Are they dirty or they look strange? Or are they not
They
convenient?
they look strange, and sometimes there's some water. It's watery.
Oh, you have water leaks. Okay, yeah, so it's called plumbing problems. That's kind of serious. Yeah, so thanks for sharing that. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Hey, Red Army, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right there.
Hey, Red Army, I have to ask you more questions tonight. I'm sorry. Hey, Red Army, I have a list of things to change, but some students made their own. Do you want to use my menu, or can you think of a change you would like to make yourself?
A change of the school?
Yeah, change at your school.
I have a lot of ideas, but I think just
Give us just one or two then.
I don't want to change something in school because I think it's all right.
It's all right? You don't want to make any changes?
Yeah.
Okay. Red Army, you have such a pleasant voice. You're just, in English, we say, you are happy to go along and get along, right?
Yes.
And Rebecca and I are smiling because some Japanese students have that same reaction. You know, they say, oh, I love my uniform. I don't want to change it. And Americans are like, you don't want to change anything? Really?
But the classes in Japan are very good, though.
Yeah, they have beautiful uniforms, all right. They have those professional designers.
Small kids have to wear yellow hats. Small kids.
Small kids? Yeah, you're right. They have to wear those crazy hats. Yeah.
Yellow hats.
Yeah, that's true. Those little yellow duck hats. We have to ask you guys more impressions about Japanese students because you guys know a lot about Japan. So I promise if Rebecca joins our staff, we'll ask you more of what you think of Japan, right? It should be interesting. Let me go to John in Dong Nai. Hey, John, what would you like to change about your school?
I would like to change about the computer room and the swimming pool.
Okay, change the computer room. Why would you change it?
Yes,
Change the
because the
subject.
computer are very old and maybe sometimes it's lag or some computer is broken. So
Yeah.
two people need to work in the same computer.
Oh my God.
I will change the subjects.
Wait, you would change the subjects, Tim.
You want to study.
Right. John from Hanoi. John from Hanoi, and then I'll talk to Mia in just a second. John, what would you change?
I think I would change the school subject, just like Tim said. And I think a new subject that I want to add to is shooting season and roasting them on the grill after school.
Wait, one more time. What is your, John, what is your new subject?
My new subject is you shoot season and then you roast them on the grill and eat them after school.
Can you write it in? Kim understands your joke, but I don't understand it. Mia, what do you want to change in your school?
I want to change the lunch menu and the classroom and the subject.
Okay. So listen, you guys, last night's class Saturday, a student named T-Me said, 1, make new classes. That's what John also said. And then 2, after school courses that you could take, special courses on how to cook, how to fix a car, how to fix things in your house. Number 3, a chance to stay overnight at the school and have a camping thing at night, which would be kind of fun, huh?
Yeah.
And so those are the big 3. This is T-Me. He's a student on Saturday night. So those are some ideas. So can you guys use, these words are kind of easy, first, second, third, and finally. I want to try to use to begin with, next, furthermore, and lastly in your essays. So you give it a little more structure. I'll put that in the Yalo homework file for you to see. So if you can make a little more structure in your essay, all right? It has to be just one paragraph. Write this paragraph to your school director, all right? So the homework, and I will write here, the homework is, this is a letter to your school principal, all right? It's a letter to your school principal. Dear so-and-so, can you make a new class? All right. Hey, Tom, you have a question? Well, let's go to Bone. Bone, you have a question?
I think like I would like to change about like I like more computer time.
Oh, okay, you like computer time. That's good. Okay, so you guys, you say, what do I do? You write a letter and you say, dear principal, my name is Bone. I am in the 3rd year. I'm 9 years old. I would like more computer time. I feel we don't have enough computer time, you know. Jimmy, would you like to make a comment or question?
What? I like to change the restrooms.
Okay, change the restrooms. It's the toilet that made Tim laugh so much.
No, because the toilet looks strange. They poop on the floor.
Oh, kids poop on the floor? How old are these kids?
One time I almost like stepped on the one of the
Oh
poop.
my God, Jimmy, that would be a terrible day. Oh my God.
I almost stepped.
Jimmy, that's crazy. Was that totally gross?
It's super gross.
It's super gross. Oh my God. Jimmy, it almost sounds like you could write a children's book called The Day Jimmy Almost Stepped in Poop, or something like that. Sometimes I laugh at jokes, so Jimmy, maybe you said, it's not funny, it was so gross. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Put on the floor.
Poop on the floor. Tim, you love those toilet jokes. So does Mia. You guys, you make me laugh. All right, listen, we have to finish for tonight. It's now time to say goodbye. And so check your Yalo homework. And I'm going to put the homework again. Write a letter to your school principal saying, dear principal, use good manners. I would like to change some things at the school. First, or to begin with, next, furthermore, and lastly. Try to think 3 or 4 changes, okay? Or you could pick just one change and you can say, firstly, the school lunch food tastes gross. Next, it's not very nutritious. Furthermore, it's too small. Lastly, it's too expensive, okay? So you can pick just one subject, or you can pick 4 things you want to change at your school. Now, can you guys say goodbye to our guest, Rebecca? And I hope she enjoyed our class.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, teacher. Goodbye, Mrs. Rebecca. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye, you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Rebecca. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Ewing. Thank you for helping. Teacher Tony, thank you for helping tonight. I really appreciate it.
Goodbye, teacher.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Rebecca, I'll talk to you on Facebook. We'll send a message for your impression.
Okay, thank you.
Talk soon. Thank you. Bye-bye, you guys.